Apologies,
11-3.
I'm a bit stupid there, yeah. 11-3, and actually that's 11 in a row for Wink.
Jeez, I did not even realise that.
Yeah, so it's not going so well for them.
Yeah. Oh, a team knife coming in there. Onto Azix. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to call him Eza. The X is silent there.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead. Necrosis, Exa, Tricky, Psy, and Axie. Alright, that's what I'm calling them. Against Tazzle, Pablo, Kryn, NB, and Spike.
I'm gonna say Necro.
Necro. Are you feeling it?
Yeah, feeling it. Oh, the other sniper didn't realise on Pablo. Double up. 3 snipers.
Yeah, Clan Wink. Looking quite confident in this as Psy. Attempts a nice pop flash and doesn't really work out all that well. Looking for him. Tazzle bringing him down to low HP also. Pablo with the auto sniper takes down one more, and it's down to Exa and Axie. The two players that have those X's and Z's together. Strange name choices.
Maybe they're the duo.
Maybe.
Like, yeah.
The Crimson Olaf. Let's see if they'll be able to clutch this out.
The device and debris.
If they are the real duo, then they will be able to win it. But there, as he tries to jump back across, tag down a little bit, so it's not starting off well, and I think we're going to see some aggression into A main. If Exa can catch this, they have a chance, and that's a strange choice. Kryn pushing into A main with the AWP.
Good pickup. Good pickup.
Yeah, but there is two more still on the site to find. The auto sniper gets that wallbang into Exa, and he was actually the one who was tagged down by the knife early on. And now,
half end, still 3.
Yeah, 12-3 in favour of Wink.
Yeah.
12 in a row.
Obviously a very solid half from what I can see. DT. Look, the fragging as well for Clan Wink, really even.
Yeah, the fragging for Azuris, it's not terrible, but obviously
it's not too bad.
We'll have a look at how close some of these rounds were. Yeah, we can see some of the rounds a lot closer than the previous matches we've been seeing. A lot of 2 men remaining, a lot of 3 men and 1 man remaining as well. So it maybe wasn't as uneven as the scoreboard is currently showing it. And Azuris, if they pick up this pistol round, they can bring it back. They only have 2 players with Kevlar here. Going to be a player with a smoke, a player with a nade, and this is just a really strange buy all around. 2 players still with 500 in the bank, and they aren't even going to drop pistols over to those Kevlar players. As now, Wink
looks like a split.
Yeah, and Axie being dinked down already by one of those players towards mid, and Kryn now taking down Necrosis, and it's not looking so good. But as I said, Trixie gets 1, Psy gets 1, and where did Psy come from?
Highway. Amen?
No, I mean
Amen?
that wasn't his name a minute ago, was it?
Yeah, I think it was.
What?
No, I think it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sorry.
No, he was Spike. They had okay. One of their guys was called Spike. So yeah. Oh no, he's Spike's on the other side. Never mind. I'm really confused. Sorry, I didn't notice. Sorry. So here we go. Axie now 1 versus 2. Oh,
nice shot by Pablo.
Nice shot from Pablo. Yeah. I feel like his name wasn't Sai a minute ago. Let me check. Nah, it must have been because you didn't change it. My bad.
Oh no, there's a guy called Spike.
Yeah, he's on the other side. That's my bad.
Yeah.
When I was saying all the names, I just didn't say his for some reason. I mustn't have. But yeah, full eco coming in right now from the CT side, and I don't know. I probably would have just went for the force buy here. By the time they get a buy, they'll be down 15-3, and they really won't have much of a chance to come back into it.
Yeah.
Side out, nice frag with the P250 there onto Pablo. NB trading it out with the Mac 10 though, and he gets himself a second. There is still a player alive on the site. That was Sai. He got the first. He gets the second, and if he can stay alive here, maybe find one more frag, they have a chance. But jumping through the smoke, he gives NB a triple, and right now building up a lot of bank for himself.
NB with 3 great kills.
Yeah, and the remaining 2 players now, they only have USPs, no kits, no utility, and it's going to be very unlikely as one player already dinked down. That was Tricky. He gets finished off by Tazzle, and the last player should be found any moment now as he gets spammed a bit through the smoke. Might find 1 kill. He does indeed, but he will get traded out by Spike.
Good damage by the CTs.
Yeah, but with the rounds being at this point, they will still be very difficult.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I probably went for the force with this amount of money.
Yeah, they can go for the UMPs, and you can see that is what they are going to do. Sai picking up the P90. They have some utility to work with as well, so it's not a terrible buy. If they can win this, they can start maybe building up some momentum and give themselves a chance at this comeback. Or will Clan Wink be able to, well, really stick with the team of the night and continue this dominancy that we've seen from one-sided games and Hazel now getting up close highway, being able to finish off that player who's already tagged down quite low, and now Azuris rather, they are looking a little bit hopeless here as they're on the back foot 4 versus 5. And actually, one thing that does give them a chance is that the weapons weren't really upgraded from Team Wink, but as I say that, all the frags coming in favour of Wink. 2 players remain on the CT side, and Tricky really isn't just hitting these shots at all and taken down by Tassel. The player had his back to him there at one point and probably should have been a frag for him. Exy, he hasn't even rotated, he was just planning on saving this the entire time.
There was a player up highway for the T's at 1 minute 30 in the round. It's crazy. I think the CTs are just playing scared. One would honestly not surprised scoreline. But they need to go for some aggression.
Might see a knife coming in. No.
Oh.
Might have been our second knife of the night.
Yeah, the CTs needed to go for some aggression there. The SMGs, they're not going to win. Not going to hold down a site with 4 UMPs in the P90. Well, possible, but...
Yeah, I think this might likely be it, looking at the buy that Azuris currently possess. It's not very strong by any means. 3 pistols, a UMP and a scout, and they haven't been all that successful with the full buys, let alone with these force buys. And interesting smoke there from Exa. He actually smokes off a position that usually the terrorists did want to smoke. The terrorists did also smoke it, just to mention, but the frags coming in favour of unreasonable ownage right now.
Pablo, 2 entries. Looks like just going B there. Just one guy alone on the B site.
Yeah.
Tricky does take Pablo down.
Somehow using that USP is successful, and now taken down on the flank though. Necrosis is.
Dye really needs to help his teammate out here. Not looking good at all though. Hazel runs in and kills Dye.
Yeah, and 16-3 in favour of Wink, and they did indeed continue that team, which is completely dominating.
Just destruction these 3 games tonight. It's crazy.
The team who started off on the CT side tonight, all 3 times, was able to win the game convincingly. Well, actually, no. Clanwink. Yeah, Clanwink did start on the CT side. So 16-3, 16-1, and 16-1s were the 3 games that we casted tonight, I believe. And yeah. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and throw to some sponsored videos just before we head off. And thanks to everyone who watched tonight.
What's good, everybody? It's your homeboy T-Pain. Let's take a look at some cool stuff. Here we go. Boom! Catalyst mints. You know what these are? Energy mints. Amazing. You didn't think I was going to say that, but they are. Tell you a little something about this. Vitamin B, packed with it. Caffeine, packed with it. You know what it's not packed with? Sugar. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. You don't want calories. There's no calories in this. It's amazing. It's for your long gaming sessions after that weird date at Taco Bell. You don't want that. You want to be energized. Pop a mint, breath is good, and your energy is up. You know what's even cooler? You can either buy it like this, 1 pack, or you can buy the whole case. You can play Pulp Fiction with it. You can do a lot of stuff with this. So if you feel like getting arrested in the airport, then buy the whole case. It's a briefcase full of pills. Take a choice. Put it in there like that, boom. Now you're on your way. Catalyst Mints is the energy mint. I'm gonna need you to come and take 6 of these.